The next thing to come at you is the world's top 10 dogs. The first place can even hang 10 adults. 10th place, Rottweiler. Adult individuals weigh about 45 to 60 kilograms. Shoulder height is about 61 to 69 cm. The bite force is about 148 kilograms. The maximum running speed can reach 40 kilometers per hour. He is the most courageous person in the world and one of the power-working dogs. It is also an excellent explosion-proof heavy guard dog. This naturally heavy infantry, with high neurological stability and terrifying instant explosions. He can be in the top 10 due to its extremely dense skeleton and huge muscle mass. Rottweiler's ribcage is wide and deep for the heart and lungs. It's a huge operating space, guaranteed that he was in vigorous exercise. They get enough oxygen. His jaws are wide. Bite strength ranks among the best in common dog breeds. But here's the thing, Arena's pain is relatively dull. In close combat or blast-proof missions, even if hit hard, it can also maintain a strong will to fight. Won't back down easily. 9th, Dogo. Adult individuals weigh about 40 to 45 kilograms. Shoulder height about 60 to 68 centimeters. Bite force about 226 kilograms. The maximum running speed can reach 40 kilometers per hour. It is designed for hunting cougars and wild boars, the ultimate hound. Under this pure white fur, hidden extreme agility. Fight to the death with unflinching genes. The body structure of a dogo removes excess body fat and long hair, retains the streamlined muscles of a cheetah. This design leave him in the jungle. It has strong agitation and heat dissipation capabilities. His skull is broad. The jaw muscles are extremely developed, equipped with a bite force of 226 kilograms. After a high-speed chase, it can instantly lock the throat of large prey such as wild boars. Due to the incorporation of fighting dog genes into the breeding process, dogo dogs have great endurance in actual combat, and the face of the body is larger than the skull. Is fearless. 8th place, Neapolitan dog. Adult individuals weigh about 60 to 70 kilograms. Shoulder height about 65 to 75 cm. Bite force about 110 to 250 kilograms. It is a heavy war dog from ancient Roman times. As a biochemical tank full of folds, it's a very visual deterrent and melee defense capabilities. His greatest physical feature is extreme laxity, thick skin. In animal ethology, this is a kind of extremely efficient natural physical defense mechanism. When the opponent bites his body, usually only a thick layer of cortex can be bitten. It's hard to hurt the underlying muscles, blood vessels, and vital organs. And the Neapolitan, you can take advantage of the slack of the skin. Take the opportunity to twist your body and bite back at the enemy. Although his steps are heavy, but the chassis is very stable. The suppression power in close combat is amazing. 7th place, Canary. Adult individuals weigh about 50 to 65 kilograms. Shoulder height about 60 to 66 centimeters. Bite force about 245 kilograms. He is a national treasure of the Spanish Canary Islands. The Butcher. They have the most oppressive big skeleton of any dog, and a very strong sense of territory. In terms of body proportions, Canary dog, it exhibits the typical characteristics of absolute power. Big head and thick neck, chest width. His short neck contains extremely thick muscle fibers. This means that after he bites the target, can produce terrifying shaking and tearing power. The Canary has a huge bone mass, center of gravity forward. The impact force when biting is extremely strong. As a native guard dog, he is unfamiliar with strangers entering his territory. Extremely repulsive. The actual combat style is extremely fierce. 6th, Tibetan Mastiff. Adult individuals weigh about 60 to 80 kilograms. Shoulder height about 66 to 76 centimeters. Bite force about 136 kilograms. He is the oldest guard dog on the Zhejiang Plateau. It is also a natural barrier against snow leopards and wolves. As a true adaptation to extremes, heavy guards in alpine environments, he has the double coat of a lion. Its combat effectiveness is largely from this environmental adaptation and defense structure. Extreme cold created his dense understory and that coarse outer coat. It's not just insulation. It is natural armor against the bites of wolves. It is difficult for ordinary beast canines to penetrate this thick layer of hair, bite him to the bone. At the same time, in order to adapt to the high altitude and low oxygen environment, the red blood cells of the Tibetan Mastiff are highly capable of carrying oxygen, excellent cardiorespiratory function. This leaves him in a hostile environment, can still explode with tremendous energy. 5th place, South African Odd Dog. Adult individuals weigh about 70 to 90 kilograms. Shoulder height about 60 to 70 centimeters, bite force 180 to 204 kilogram. He was bred by a South African farmer for protection against cheetahs, the ultimate watchdog for hounds and even lions. It perfectly integrates the size of a giant Odd Dog, agility with terriers. It's an efficient escort machine. The muscular mass of the South African Owl, it is second to none among dogs. Especially the strength of the hind limbs is extremely terrifying. To easily transform an adult strong man or a large beast falls. Compared to other slow-moving, heavy Odd Dogs, South African Owl has maintained its huge size, retains an excellent ability to sprint short distances, up to approximately 362 kilograms of bite force. Let him take the first bite, causes comminuted fractures to prey. Belong to concurrent heavy-duty guard dog with high maneuverability and high output. The 4th Central Asian Shepherd Dog. Adult individuals weigh about 50 to 80 kilograms. Shoulder height about 65 to 78 centimeters, bite force about 226 to 272 kilogram. It is an ancient dog breed with a history of more than 4,000 years, known as the wolf hunting weapon of nomadic people. After all the excess decoration is removed, he is completely a survival machine for the grassland, an actual combat machine born to expel beasts. Compared to carefully bred fighting dogs, Central Asian Shepherd Dog is in a cruel natural elimination, the species that survived. His stamina is excellent, rough and broad physical able size, to survive in harsh terrain, engage in a long dog fight. His skeleton is large but not overly heavy, so that it can not only fight alone when facing wolves, you can also maintain enough physical strength to deal with wolf battles. The tradition of subtracting the ear tail also let him fight with wild wolves, reduces the weakness of being bitten. 3rd place, Caucasian Shepherd. Adult individuals weigh about 70 to 100 kilograms. Shoulder height about 70 to 85 centimeters. Bite force 180 to 306 kilogram. He is the patron saint of the Caucasus Mountains in Russia, known as the superhero of dogs. He's one of the best dogs. Bone mass and oversize, enough to work with small male frontal hard steel. The bone density and size of Caucasian dogs. It's a ceiling level in dogs. Its coat is divided into inner and outer layers, extremely rich, make it visually larger than it actually is. In the face of the beast, tactics of the Caucasian dog, they use their weight and inertia. Directly throw the opponent down and suppress. With the terrifying bite force, instantly hit the opponent hard. He was born with a strong sense of territorial protection and paranoid personality. Once an attack is launched, it's incredibly destructive. 2nd place, Chopping Dog. Adult individuals weigh about 60 to 80 kilograms. Shoulder height about 75 to 85 centimeters. Bite force 317 to 337 kilogram. The maximum running speed can reach 50 kilometers per hour. It is a national treasure of Turkey. It is also the only one who can win with a very high probability that kills wolves alone. As a hexagonal warrior among canines, it combines the absolute power of a large dog and the speed of a visual hound. While the tall dog has a large size, it has unscientific agility. His chest is a streamlined inverted triangle. The hind legs are very long and muscular. This gives him amazing sprinting speed. In actual combat, Congo dogs often use high-speed impact tactics. Use the huge kinetic energy to directly knock the wolf over. Subsequent use of a bite force of over 300 kilograms. Bite the enemy's cervical vertebrae directly. 1st place, Pit Bull. Adult pit bulls weigh 15 to 30 kilograms. Shoulder height 43 to 53 centimeters. Bite force about 80 to 106 kilogram. He is the lightest dog breed on the list. but it is known as the king of fighting and perpetual motion machines at the same level. It is a fighting dog specially bred for high-intensity combat. He has an extremely dense muscle fiber density, so much adrenaline, dullness of pain, strong will to fight. Although there is no anatomical mandibular locking structure, but the bite endurance is top. Once you bite it, you will not let go. With a low and compact chassis and high-frequency wire pulling, deals lethal cutting damage to the large opponents. He doesn't have an absolute weight advantage, but has a persistent and crazy offensive output. It's a pointless fighting breed.